5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share with you what ChatGPT can do for you, no matter it's in terms of your personal life or helping you to be more effective at your workplace, or even if you have your own business, you want to market yourself better online, social media, or even if you are a student, it can help you as well. But how we can better utilize it and ask the right questions, you need to learn a little bit, all right? So here, when you go in the ChatGPT platform, after you sign up an account, successfully log in, this is the homepage that you will see. I would suggest you to use your laptop to access it, because sometimes in the mobile phone, I realize it's unable to log in. Yeah, so it's really hard. For me, I have, once I've successfully logged in, I do not log out, and I bookmark that page so that it's easier for me to access, because nowadays I always see the message saying they are experiencing a high capacity, so please come back again later. To avoid that, I suggest you to keep logging in all the time. So let's see what it can do. First of all, in the homepage here, they show you some example, and you can just randomly click this and generate the response. What are the creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday? The way ChatGPT answer you, it's a very conversational style. And most of the time, it always gives me more answers than I expect. Yeah, unless you specify it to just give you 10 ideas or maybe 3 ideas, then it will just stop at 3. But if you do not mention the number, it may go up to 5 or even 7. The interesting thing is that even though I key in the same questions every time, the response come out may be different. Okay, so let's see how many options idea it will give us this round. Okay, and another fun thing that I like about ChatGPT is that you will notice it has an opening, the content. After that, it concludes, maybe giving you a call to action, and it will label the conversation. Yeah, so it's pretty clever in this sense. Now, let's try again. To give the same question, all right? Let's just copy this. And let's see whether is it the same. You see, this is the first outdoor adventure party, science party, karaoke party. And here it started with the escape room party, virtual reality party. Okay, that is not included just now. So looks like it is giving you more ideas. Talent show party. Okay, yeah, it's different. And what else? DIY spa party. That's interesting. Wow, okay. And what else? Cooking party. Okay, kids learn how to cook. Well, that is pretty interesting as well. And the conclusion part, it's I think it's same. Yeah, it's the same. But then the content, they provided different contents for you. So let's start a new chat over here. I recently discovered that ChatGPT can be your best friend, in a way that if you want to talk to someone or you want to get some coaching advice, it can help you in a very personalized way. So for example, if you are very boring, or if you are feeling very lost in your life, for example, maybe you can ask it, how can I find the purpose of my life? Okay, so let's see what is the answer given. Finding the purpose of your life is deeply personal and subjective. Here are some steps to help you reflect on your values and beliefs. So there are some questions being listed down. Identify your passions. Well, that's really good questions as well, because those are what The coaches always ask, explore your strengths and talents. Okay, that's great. Consider your experiences so far, seek inspiration from others. Yeah, that's really, really on point as well. Experiment, take action. Yeah, that's great. Remember, purpose of life may evolve over time as you grow and change. It's okay to make mistakes and change direction. The important thing is to keep exploring and learning about yourself and the world around you. So imagine if you want to sign up for a coaching course, it may cost you a lot. If you want to go on Google to seek for that answer, you may need to go through each link and have a read. And sometimes, certain websites, they have a lot of advertisements and a lot of pop-ups that is quite distracting as well. Here, the answer is less than a minute. You get what you want. You just need to take action to work on those questions. So I think it's really, really powerful. Okay. Now let's try another chat related to a personal part. Maybe I can ask ChatGPT to help me plan for a travel itinerary. All right, so please plan a 7-day travel itinerary to Vietnam for 2 person with a budget of perhaps 1,002. Well, the great thing is gives you the estimation, all right? And then I noticed that the attractions that they suggest in a particular day, they actually cluster them together according to location. It's a really, I would say, nearby. So it's not like they simply suggest you, one attraction is in the north and the other is at the east. So it's very hard for you to go around. So it's at the same area. So it's really, really accurate as well. So that's a good guideline for you. And maybe you want to go and seek further information based on this draft itinerary suggested. So yeah, I think it's great as well. It continues to come back, not only the main attractions, but also suggestions on your food, your transportation, and conclusion as usual. Okay. And it's quite cheap actually. It says it's only like 370 per person, leaving plenty of budget in the budget of plenty of room in budget for meals, drinks, and other activities. Well, it shows you that it depends on your time of travel. That may cost differently as well. So that is one way that you can use it. So another one is I would like to share is like a conversation of friend style. So I'm very boring. Please tell a joke. Okay. Let's see what joke. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. Is that funny? Okay, let's try another one. Sometimes I don't really get. Try another simpler joke. Of course, okay. Why did the... Okay, it's too tired. All right, this is quite funny as well and easy to understand. Now, let's move on to another aspect in your work, right? Many of us, we write email. So, for example, if you need to write an email to your boss stating that you will be absent for an important meeting. So I like the way it was written because, of course, no grammatical mistake. It's in a very empathetical way. very nice way, not too formal, and taking care of the other reader's emotion. I think that is really powerful, because human, yes, we say human, we have emotions, but then AI, in this case, it is trained to write in a very empathetical, understanding way. You can see that I'm writing to inform that unfortunately I won't be able to attend a meeting due to what. So it's very clear in that email. I apologize, okay? I can assure you in future, whatever that happens, okay? I understand the importance of this meeting. I regret that I'm not able to contribute to the discussion, okay? So here there's a, what I call that, follow-up action. You can't attend, right? So yeah, it's a good reminder for us. Sometimes we may take things for granted. And I think in this case, it's like a good reminder, hey, you can't attend the meeting. What you need to do next, other than apologize, not just like write an email to your boss and that's it, right? So here it's also a good practice to inform your colleague that you can't attend the meeting. And you see, this is also a very good attitude for a co-worker. I will be able to provide any info or support required and make sure that I stay up to date to the outcomes and decisions made. I personally felt that this person apologized too many times and it's quite lengthy for the email. For me, I personally prefer a shorter email. So in that case, what you can do is perhaps you can just be more specific in your instructions to type in the number of words, write an email to your boss, okay? In 100 words. 100 words is too long. Okay, maybe 50, maybe like 60 words. Okay, let's try. Let's scroll down and wait for the response. They give you the subject, and I regret to inform you I won't be able to attend. Due to what? Okay. Yeah, see, they straight away go to the point, right? I have already informed my colleague to attend. Please let me know if you require further information or support. Okay, this style is the one that I really like, because it's straight to the point, clear, personalized, and yeah, your boss will be happy if you have this kind of email. And another kind is a very difficult email, right? Example, you need to write an email to a supplier to apologize for the recent, what you call it, technical issues. See what happens. Because sometimes we may not know how to describe a situation to our customer, supplier. We want to apologize, but we do not want to sound like we are really at fault. Sometimes it may be due to some external circumstances or other factors. It's not just because of the company. So, okay, and here I think it's also written very well, because it says we value our partnership with you and assure that we take these issues seriously. So it's like giving trust to that reader as well. Okay, and identify the root cause. Okay, appreciate your patience. Please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you once again. Yeah, so I think this is a pretty well written email as well. And as I said earlier, if you want it to be short and sweet, you can limit the number of words in your instructions as well. Okay. Okay, another one that is very powerful, I think, is if you are looking for a job, right? If there's a requirement for you to write a certain essay and you know that your English is not that good, you still can use ChatGPT, but I would suggest not to just 100% copy and paste the response from ChatGPT, because in future, when you start working, you get hired, your boss may know that, hey, that essay is not written by you, okay? You are cheating, okay? So that is a very serious, what I call that, problem in the start of your new career. I would not recommend that. What you can do is you can still search for an ideal answer, modify from there, including your own personalized opinion. For example, right, you want to apply for a job position, right? So introduce, hold on, maybe I can just type in, write recent working experience in an oil and gas company. Let's see what it comes out. Okay, but that's interesting. Thank you for being so honest, AI language model. I do not have personal experience, okay? So here it sort of like Google up its database and see what kind of sample working experience it has. During the time at an oil and gas company, I had opportunity to work with a project to do something. My role is to what? Okay, the project was challenging, okay? Yeah, I think that was wow, okay, that gives a good eye view. So for example, I want to learn about a particular role that I may want to apply, right? So example, what are the important roles of a change management consultant, for example? So it's new for me. For example, I want to apply for this position. Before I go for an interview, it's good for me to understand more about this role as a general area. Okay, what it generally do. Wow, I think this is also very well written because it says step by step key roles that change management consultants may play. Oh, network error. So, for example, what are the key roles of a change management consultant? Let's see what is the response. Okay, it may vary depending on the organization, but generally include assessing the need for change, developing a strategy, basing on the assessment, okay, identifying the scope of change, people, processes impacted, specific steps, communicating the change. That's a very critical part in change management, working clearly with the organization to determine the message, engage with the stakeholders to ensure successful implementation, managing resistance if problem happens, what you need to do, strategies to outcome, and then monitoring and evaluating progress. Yeah, that's a really crucial part as well. Overall, it helps organizations manage the people side of change by providing guidance, support, and expertise to ensure change initiatives are successful. That's very clear, right? So if you are applying for a certain position, just type in what are the roles of that position name, and you may get a very robust answer from this ChatGPT. And another part, if you are preparing for a speech for an occasion, for example, you are you are the CEO of a company, maybe you are the CEO of an IT company, for example. Write a welcoming speech for the company's annual dinner. Wow, that's nice. Okay. You don't need to ask your secretary or even the communications department to help you develop the script anymore. Well, ChatGPT can do it for you free and in less than 1 minute. I believe at least 80-90% of this content is applicable to you because if you are a IT company, yes, definitely just key in your company type and maybe just give some background of your company, then it's good to go. Yeah. So it's quite a holistic answer as well. Motivating the staff to move forward in the upcoming year. And of course, asking them to have a wonderful evening. Yeah. So that's the beautiful thing. And I think the last part that I would like to share with you is that for content creator, or even if you are an entrepreneur doing your own business, well, or looking just to enhance your personal branding, why not use this platform as well? For example, if you have a YouTube video and you do not want to crack your head to write out the YouTube video description, so maybe you can just ask ChatGPT to help you a little bit. So for example, I can say, write a YouTube video description for a travel vlog to Busan, South Korea. Well, let's see. So it's like a call to action to your viewers. All right, it is able to identify the main attractions in Busan, Hyundai. Oh, Chakhalchi market is also included. Of course, you need to make sure in your video you do have these scenes. If not, you better remove those captions. Yeah. All right. And yeah, street food. Yes, it's very relevant as well. Okay, that's great. Call to action. Yeah, that's great. And there's another instance is that write a Facebook post to invite people to your public speaking events, for example. I remember there was once I asked it to write a Facebook post. It has a lot of hashtag in it. So those hashtags will help in the search of your Facebook post, okay? Yes. Okay, the main info of that event. All right, the contact person. Yeah, that's important as well. So that is one that you can do. All right, I remember previously when I put it, there is like this one. Okay, this one you see, write a short social media description inviting everyone to attend an online Toastmasters meeting. So here it has all the caption and then it ends with this hashtag. I think that was really, really useful. Okay. Yeah. No matter which social media platform you post, when you have hashtag, it really improves your searchability. And another beautiful thing is that what they can do is that write a love song related to a puppy love. Let's try. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. How you want to sing it? Now I think it's still not able to sing it out for you, but then it has the lyrics. All right. I think it's quite relevant. Why? If you see the ending of this verse 1, then friend, okay, flight, night, leak, trick. Okay, that's really, really clever. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good enough to demonstrate it's able to give you some lyrics as well. You wag your tail and my heart takes flight. Why I wag my tail? I'm not a dog. I'm not a puppy. My little love, you are my furry friend. This is a puppy love and it's just the start. Okay. It becomes a very humorous song somehow. Now, I would like to demonstrate language. All right. For example, write a departing letter in Mandarin to my mother, for example. Okay. For example, I noticed that when you ask it to do it in another language, it may take a little longer than usual. So maybe it needs to go through some translation software, or I'm not sure, but it takes longer than I expect. Oh, that's interesting. 亲爱的妈妈，时间过得真快。Yeah. So to translate, it started with "Dear Mom, time flies. It's time for me to leave. And before I leave, I would like to express my gratitude. Thanks for your support. And I trust that you will be able to face this strong. All right. Even though I'm going to a new place, but I will miss you and cherish the moments that we had together. And I will work hard, study hard. In future, I will definitely make you proud. So lastly, hope that you will take care of yourself, be happy every day. I love you. Wow, that's a really warm letter in Mandarin. Let's try another language in Malaysian. Our national language is the Malay language. Okay, just write a letter in Malay language to express gratitude to my history teacher, for example. Okay, this may be quite difficult. Oh, okay. Wow. I mean, like it doesn't has any grammatical error as well. The the language used is very easy to understand. Very wow, amazing. Okay, I like this. It's really better than Google Translate, you know. Sometimes, you know, Google Translate, they may like directly translate from the word and it may not be applicable or it's used in a wrong way. But here we can see that it is really, really clever. Okay. But of course, only the experts will know whether it's like 100% correct in grammar or not. But generally, I think 80% of this is really correct. Okay, let's try a final language, maybe Korea. Okay, Korean language. Let's try. Okay, write a letter to a friend in Korea in Korean language, saying that you miss her and would like to visit her one day. Okay. All right. I know a little Korean, so maybe I can roughly evaluate whether it really write out the content that I want. Okay. Looks like it's taking a longer time. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great. Oh, yeah, actually it really it has written what I really want. Okay, here it says like, dear friend, what's your friend's name? And then how are you? How are you doing? Okay, it's been long that I didn't have not heard from you and I not write the letter to you. Okay, so I'm very curious about your life in Korea right now. Okay, so I always have you in my mind. Okay, for example, yeah, have you in my mind a lot. Okay, it's the talking about the work and miss her a lot. Okay, then so in future, if there's one day I would like to go to Korea to visit you. So till then, please be healthy and I will work hard and then meet you again. Okay, so please stay in touch and stay healthy and happy. I think Korean, they always like to wish you happy and healthy no matter what conversation is it, okay? So, wow, I love this so much. It can basically help you to do anything and even answering questions. But I would like to just demo to you one part where I tried to use it to solve some of my corporate finance question and it didn't work. All right. So for example, okay, maybe I just type 1000 times 1000. Let's see. Can it read this equation? Oh, okay. This one is too easy. Where is it? All right, okay. I would like to give an instance. If not mistaken, this one. Is it the correct one? I'm not sure, but there's an instance where it calculated the wrong thing. It wrote that, but then it does not happen. Okay. So we still need to use our brain to do our assignment in a short, okay, in a nutshell. So good luck, and I really hope that this ChatGPT will remain free for now as much as possible. Please help us, and yeah, I think it will really be a game changer for every one of us here. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. Share with me what else that you would love to learn. Thank you.